Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com. Just about 7 o'clock as we record this video update, and temperatures are in the middle 70s to upper 70s across central Indiana. Still a very pleasant air mass out there right now, but as we see here, humidity will begin to increase during the overnight, and we also have mid and high level cloudiness streaming into the state this evening. Should lead to a beautiful sunset, though, before those clouds give way to showers and scattered thunderstorms as early as tomorrow morning across central Indiana. As we move forward, though, tonight won't be as cool. Man, I'll tell you what, the past couple of mornings have been just downright fantastic. Temperatures into the mid and upper 50s away from the city. Tonight won't be as cool, but still a pleasant night nonetheless, as overnight lows fall into the mid and upper 60s across most of central Indiana, maybe a little bit cooler across eastern portions of the state, where a drier air mass will remain a little bit longer. Again, we moisten the air mass up here locally across central Indiana overnight, and that should yield a couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms as we get into the morning hours on Wednesday from west to east. This is valid 11 o'clock, and you see the scattered thunderstorms out there. 12 o'clock continuing to progress east, and this is not going to be a widespread event, but nonetheless, scattered showers and thunderstorms will be with us tomorrow morning. Before we dry things out briefly, we may refire things a bit, particularly north, tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, and we'll watch Thursday for also the chances of showers and thunderstorms across central Indiana as we begin to move into the back half of the work week. The Storm Prediction Center highlights central and northern portions of the state tomorrow with a marginal risk of strong to severe thunderstorms, and day 3 or Thursday includes most of the state, again with a marginal risk of severe weather as a cold front moves through the area. Now, we have some question marks concerning the upcoming weekend. Before we get to that, though, we'll take you back here again and show you the GFS as we move into Wednesday and Thursday with those scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. It's not going to be an all-day rain and nothing widespread, we don't think at this point either. Wednesday into Thursday, but nonetheless some local downpours will be out there before we get into some briefly drier air, we think, as this area of high pressure moves in to close the work week. That should lower dew points and provide a very pleasant close to the work week. But it's not going to last very long as we get back into a southwesterly airflow over the weekend, and we have to mention the chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms both Saturday and probably Sunday as well. It's going to be a warm weekend as well, and humidity levels will be on the uptick as we go through the upcoming weekend. One more item before we let you go this evening. This is a quick update. Just wanted to get it out there for you, though. This is an area of tropical area of interest. Let's just call it like that right now. A lot on the table potentially with this little guy right now as it continues to progress off to the west in the coming days. Certainly, Florida, and given the overall upper air pattern, definitely have to raise an eyebrow, in the Gulf of Mexico as well, for the potential of some tropical trouble as we go over the next several days. Some of the forecast models today were quite alarming, intensifying this guy into a significant hurricane in the Gulf out there in the days 8 through 10 period. But as we know, when it comes to tropical weather, it's very, very difficult to get too specific about track or intensity from this distance. Just keep it in the back of your mind right now. Keep a close eye on updates as we move through the next few days. Certainly if you have interest in travel plans to Florida or really anywhere along the Gulf Coast in the next week to 10 days, it would be worth your while to definitely keep tuned on what is going on with this system right now. But at the same time, some of the intense forecasts that we've seen this far in advance for this system, it's really hard to buy in just at this point, given again the time frame where we're still talking a week to 10 days out from this thing continuing to potentially progress into the Gulf of Mexico, where it could potentially strengthen even further as we move forward in time. Nonetheless, we're going to keep a very close eye on this as we move through the next few days, and it's definitely at the top of the highlight list, if you will, when it comes to interesting weather features that may impact the United States down the road. So we'll keep a close eye on it. Suggest you do the same, again, especially if you have interest or travel plans along the Gulf or the southeast Atlantic coast as well, for that matter. In the meantime, again, we'll go back before we close out, just show you a quick look at the latest visible satellite as mid and high level clouds continue to stream into the state. Overnight lows tonight in the lower and middle 60s across east central portions of the state, mid to upper 60s across central Indiana, where clouds will begin to lower and thicken a little bit earlier, and we moisten the air mass up a little bit quicker, and then we give way to scattered showers and thunderstorms as early as Wednesday morning. Guys, make it a great evening. As always, thank you for logging on to IndyWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.